Good day and welcome, America and beyond. I'm Tom Donahue with my co-host Angeline Marie. This is a new talk show, and it's going to air weekly. And we're very excited. Saturday nights, early Sunday morning, the replay. And we'll be telling you more about that, more about us. Welcome aboard again, Angeline Marie. Thanks so much for being my co-host and joining us in this forum. I'm really excited about this.
Thanks so much, Tom. I'm so happy this is a project we kind of have talked about over the years. And you know, my life is kind of crazy right now, but an opportunity presented itself. I'm so happy to be on board with you, and we're going to make this a good show.
Yeah, and the good thing about this is we've known each other for more than 15 years. You discovered my radio program when I re-entered the ranks of talk radio through online streaming, etc. And we forged a friendship, and we became colleagues. And then you also grew your online streaming presence, and you actually created your own talk show, Truth Seekers Radio. And I had a catchphrase that I used on my website for Tom Donahue Reports, where it said, "The truth really matters." So we kind of came up with this title that it really embraces how we feel about things in the present day, 2026. So Truth Matters is the title of the show, and very well suited for what we want to accomplish. And of course, I'm Tom Donahue and you're Angeline Marie, and we're going to be bringing this program. Salem Radio Network will be the distributor through satellite to not only Salem stations, but other stations. We will still have an online streaming presence. It'll be available through podcast as well. Truth Matters. I'm Tom Donahue with my co-host Angeline Marie. Very exciting. First show, debut. I mean, I can't be more excited. New year. And the fact is that there's so much going on in the world around us, U.S. and beyond. And, I think this might be a good point to carry forward with, and that is Trump ran on an America First campaign back in 2015, 2016. He was elected president. I'm not a truth denier. I embrace the truth, and sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's not what we want, and sometimes it might be displeasing to tyrant Trump, and he is a tyrant at times. But he essentially, and I want to go back in time before you chime in here. He borrowed. I could say stolen, but he borrowed from Pat Buchanan, Ross Perot, legendary radio hosts like Chuck Harder for the People, even yours truly, Tom Donahue, America's Town Forum, America First, and also Ron Paul and others. And then later, Michael Savage in the Savage Nation, and he crafted this message. Nothing in it was original. He has no original thoughts, but that was okay because we said, if he's going to speak our language and if he's going to tout our principles and our precepts and he's going to enact policy, well, then that's good enough. And we can overlook the egotism. We can overlook the narcissism, even the sexism and other isms. But at some point, you have to draw a line in the sand and say enough is enough. And that just because we get some policies, he's not consistent in his policies. And if you look at 2026 and even 2025, many of these policies are in direct opposition to America First theme, policy, positions. And so I have to stand up, and I think you will too, and many others, and say, no, this is not America First. This is not MAGA, which actually the MAGA term comes from Ronald Reagan, Make America Great Again, not Donald Trump. But he never gave credit to Ronald Reagan for that, never gave credit to Ross Perot for his efforts, never gave credit to Pat Buchanan and the other talk show hosts that were instrumental in this movement and this crusade for America First.